How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. Talk about money. 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 Talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Alright, everybody, it's great I don't have to say the same thing over and over again in the beginning. So a lot of you have kept on asking me in the comment section, what about Bitcoin? When are you gonna buy back in? One of the earliest videos I had was I sold all my Bitcoin. Now, I sold it around $18,000 or so. I don't even remember what the average selling price is. I think it was something like $16,500. So this is a full $10,000 more than the current price. At that time in the video, I made a whole bunch of arguments why I want to sell out of it. This is mainly from drawing an equivalent to bubbles such as tulips or whatever, and people kept on saying, oh, it's not anything like tulips. Bitcoin has a utility. Tulips is a flower. Yeah, you know, all this, of course, is obvious. You point out the obvious. Of course, the tulip is a flower. Of course, Bitcoin is a little different. There's always going to be something that's a little bit different, something that always catches people, some sort of believable new idea with it that would cause you to think that this time is going to be different. This time is not going to be a bubble. So my whole theory with this is, oh, okay, I'm going to sell out before the bubble pops. I tried to time it as well as I could, and I did not even believe that I could time it. It turned out relatively well, but then, you know, selling at 18,000, and then when it goes to 20,000, you know, you have sort of a fear of missing out type of thing. You feel a bit of regret. And yeah, I have to admit that when it went up $2,000 more, I'm like, oh shoot, you know, I could have sold it a little bit later, make a little bit more money. But in the end, look what happened. I wait half a year later, everything is fine. Even with my average sellout price, I still made more than $10,000. Yes, I had more than one Bitcoin, so it was $10,000 more. This thing is about $2,000, so I could buy 5 of these things. I sold out. I have a negligible amount of it, you know, less than 0.001 of it. And if you ask me, I don't actually plan to buy into it. Let me reiterate what my plan going forward. It's always been like this. When I sold out, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy back in until, you know, it tapers down to, I forget what I said. It was like 3,500 or something. When you look at a bubble, the rate of increase keeps on increasing. It's not just like a linear curve. It's just kind of like a hockey stick. The slope of it is a certain amount for 1 week. The next week is a little bit higher, and then a little bit higher. And then I try to catch it at the top, but, you know, I couldn't do it. And then the prediction with any kind of bubble, like the tulip, it just sort of drops back down. It goes to death. It goes to nothing. And I'm not going to say like Bitcoin is going to do this. And for me, I really have no idea if it's going to, well, you know, come back alive later on. Maybe it's going to go to $100,000 later on. I don't know. If it does that, I'm going to be like, oh, darn it, I should have never sold out and hold out for like 4 or 5 years. But hey, I did. A lot of things happened with Bitcoin since I sold it within these 6 months. You know, there's hacking involved. There's a whole bunch of people that are normal holders of Bitcoin that kept on selling. All these different things keep on going on, like political things where, you know, the government is not liking it. I did not predict any of that. I just thought, well, you know, things are going to happen. To me, my initial prediction was that after it pops, it's going to come down, okay? It's just gonna taper off like that, kind of like a logarithmic slope. And the deal with this is it's an average slope that I'm talking about. You have to average over several months. So as I sold out of it, every single month, someone would come back to me saying, hey, you know, have you FOMO'd yet or something? You know, it goes down to like 8,000. I make a video about it, how I sold it, and then it comes back up, pops back up to 10,000. Maybe it might happen here. Right now, Bitcoin is 6,500 or so. And, you know, after I release this video, maybe it goes out back to 10,000. I don't know. But you can see that the general trend is over the last 6 months, it's been down, and that's what I anticipated. And you know, people want to find out what my views are going forward. What's my view going the next year or something, the next 6 months even. I've said this before, which is I feel like after it pops, it probably takes 2 or 3 years. People are gonna have a bad taste in their mouth. People are afraid of Bitcoin. You can see on Google Trends, people are less interested in Bitcoin. This video probably won't do that well because people aren't that into Bitcoin these days. When people see it, you know, it's not going to be a trending topic anymore. So my prediction with this is that, yeah, it's going to keep on tapering off. It might fluctuate, come up and down and stuff, but the general trend is gonna sort of glide downwards for the next 2-3 years. And, you know, right now, I don't really know if it's gonna come back up to 10,000, come back up to 20, 100,000 even. My stance with this is I'm gonna wait at least 6 more months or so. I don't know, it might be shorter or something, but I'm gonna play it as I see it. I'm gonna keep on monitoring it. I keep on coming back to look at Bitcoin news and stuff. Maybe once every 2-3 weeks or so, you know, when it was hot, people look at it every single half hour or something. Now, you know, I look at it not that often, you know, sometimes I, you know, take a peek and go, oh yeah, Bitcoin, okay, that's where it is, that's great, you know, I go do my own thing. And I'm gonna keep on monitoring it to see if it's a good time to buy in. But for now, I feel like, you know, it's not gonna be a good buy-in time for, you know, a good while. So don't quote me on this. I'm just, you know, it's always terrible to make a prediction because, you know, you could be terribly wrong. And this is the same thing with my initial prediction of Bitcoin popping. I could have been wrong, but hey, you know, I got lucky. I was right. Whatever, you know, it could have been either way. I'm not like trying to say that I'm like a prophet or anything, that I know the future. This is my prediction. You know, you can just look at this, you know, 6 months later, come back to this video and look at it and see if it's right. You know, if I'm wrong, I'll be like, ha ha ha, I was wrong. Oh, great, I didn't lose any money. I could have made more money, but you know, oh well, that's the way things go. You can't always be able to make money in every little opportunity that there is. So let's continue. Bitcoin. Talk about Bitcoin. Talk about money. Talk about Bitcoin. Talk about money. Talk about Bitcoin. Talk about money. Talk about BeatTheBush. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below, let me know what you think of my prediction going forward. If you're interested in supporting this channel, check out my t-shirt sale down in the video description below. It has a honey badger icon in it. Honey badgers are cool, right? And it says infinification because, you know, this is what this channel's all about. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, infinification. And you know what? On this channel, this is what I teach you to do, how to be less of a consumerist, how to earn more money, keep more of your wealth, make your net worth go up, so that you can have your infinification. There's other ways to support this channel, a whole bunch of different ways. You don't have to do all of them, but there is an Audible link down in the video description below where you can get a free audiobook. And if you don't like this audiobook or this service, you can cancel it before the subscription expires, and you can still keep this audiobook for free and help benefit this channel. And now free is good because I like getting free stuff. Sometimes you have a special book that you want to listen to or even read, then all of a sudden you don't have to buy that book. Just get this subscription, get that audiobook for free, and then do your thing. If you like it, the service, keep it. If you don't, well, you can cancel it and then keep this free book. I also have a Patreon over here if you're interested in getting my videos ahead of time. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here and click that bell icon next to that subscribe button so that you get a new notification whenever I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching. How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Everybody money, everybody Bitcoin, everybody money, everybody Bitcoin. Everybody money, everybody Bitcoin, everybody money, everybody BeatTheBush.